I will call you back again to another video lecture on C++ programming, and in this video lecture, we go ahead and look at relational operators. Alright, so relational operators are each one of the operators that we're going to discuss, and it's one of the most frequently used operators in C++ programming and other programming languages. So let's go ahead and pay attention and look at some of these operators. So the very first one of them is this. There is double equal sign, and let's say for instance, you say that A is equal to B. So this helps to check if the values of the two operands are equal or not. So if the value of A and the value of B are equal, then it means that the condition is true. Okay? Check if the two are equal, if value of A and value of B are equal. Alright, so the next one is not equal. Okay, so we can say A not equal to B. So this helps to check if the values of two parents are equal or not. If the values are not equal, then it means that the condition is true. So when the value of A is not equal to the value of B, it means that this condition is true, because we usually check if value of A is not equal to the value of B. But when they are equal, that means it means false. So the next one is the greater than. So it can be used as A greater than B. Alright? So this helps to check if the value of the left operand, that is A, is greater than the value of the right operand, that is B. So if this condition is true, it means that it is, if the condition is met, if A is greater than B, then the condition is true. But in the case where B is greater than A, that means the condition is false. Alright, so we have similar one like this as well. Alright, so this checks if the value of the left operand is less than the value of the right operand. So if the value of A is less than the value of P, that means this condition is purely true. Okay, it means that it's really very true. Then the next one is greater than or equal. So if A is greater than or, so it's greater than or equal to B. So if A is greater than or equal to B, that means if the value of the left operand A is greater than or equal to the value of the right operand B, then the condition is true. But if the reverse is the case, then it is false. We have this. Let's say A less than B. So if the value of the left operand, that is A, is less than or equal to the value of the right operand B, that means the condition is typically true. Okay? So what happened right now is you're going to write a very simple code that will help us to illustrate what you've just learned so far, that you can be able to know how to use this. Go ahead and declare some variables of let's say int x is equal to 7 per semicolon, and int y is equal to 15 per semicolon, and then we have int z per semicolon at the end. Okay, so let's go ahead and check for the first one, which you've just learned. I'm going to use an if statement right here. I'm still going to explain each statement to you. So if x is equivalent to y, so if x is equivalent to y, then see out. Yeah, mercy. This condition is very true. So this condition is very true. We print it out. So else it go ahead and see out. So if you go ahead and say see out, this condition is very false. Okay, this condition is very false. Alright, so let's put this in uppercase because I want to check other ones. So this condition is very true. This condition is very false. Alright. Okay, I'll go to copy this and put that right on top again. Copy that and put that right here and let this move to the next line. So for escape character, the escape sequence, let this move to the next line and let's run this code and check if x is equal to 15. That is coming. So this condition is very false because x is not equal to 15. Let's check the value of x is 7 and the value of 15 is, the value of y is 15. So if the value of x is 7 and the value of y 15, that means that this condition is not true because x is not equal to y. Except I go ahead and change the value of x value of then like 15, and if you run this code, let's check it out. So this condition is very true. Can you see that? So this is how we check if something is equal or not. Alright? You have to check if something is equal or not. Let's go ahead and put that back to 7. So that is first one I showed you. Let's go ahead and look at the second one that is not equal. Or it's not equal. So if we go ahead and run this code and let's check it out. This condition is false, okay? Because they're not. Now if I go ahead and change the condition to if x is not equal to y, then this condition is very true. Let's check it out. But you know if it's going to alter that. See, this condition is very true. Can you see that? This condition is very true because x is not equal to y. Because x is not equal to y. Alright? But if I go ahead and put this back to 15, it's going to be false. Because x is equal to y, check it out. This condition is very false. Because you were comparing if x is not equal to y. Now put us back to 7. Then, let's go ahead and bring out a one that is greater if x is greater than y. So x is 7 and y is 15. So if x is greater than y, it's going to print out these. But if not, it's going to print out these. Alright, let's check it out. So it's going to print out the second one because that is what we're expecting to see. So this condition is very false. Can you see that? It's really very false. Now let's go here and put this right there. If X is less than Y, that means this condition is very true. Okay, so this condition is very true. So can you see how we use these in C++ programming? I hope you're really getting that. Now what if you go ahead and see if X is less than or equal to Y? So this condition is very true. So this condition is very true. So it's applicable to what you say that X is equal to 15, and if you run this code, it's going to get you through. Can you see that? But in a case, we are go ahead and remove this equal sign and then say if X is less than Y. If X is less than Y and run this code, let's check it out. This condition is very false. Can you see that? Because, yeah, this place X is less than and not equal. Okay, but when you put or equal, it becomes true. It becomes true. This condition is very true. Can you see that? Alright, so also you can go ahead and say if X is greater than or equal to 9, the condition will always be true. Because X is what? 15. Can you see that? But take that back to 7 and let's check it out. So 7, if X is greater than or equal, then this condition is very false right here. Let's check it out. So, can you see that? Alright. So the code just right before you. I hope you followed me from step by step and you understood how we use relational operators in C++ programming. I believe that is really helping out. And in case if you have any question, please go ahead and use the question and the answer section. And I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.